Greg Maddux on the mound.
Well, part of the reason Greg Maddux was the loser in Game 2, at least in my opinion.
We are underway. Royce Clayton did not start in game number 5. Gets the start here tonight, and he grounds to Lemke. I think they're ready in Atlanta. 1-2 to McGee. Hard hit, base hit, right field. And McGee is on with only his 3rd hit of this series.
But this is the way Maddux likes to finish off left-handed hitters.
McGee stays put. Gant strikes out. 2 gone. McGee running. Inning over. His first postseason start. It's Alan Benes.
Well, and Benes hasn't gotten a lot of consideration, at least not to the best of my knowledge.
Young Allen, just 24 years old, on the mound. And a good start as he strikes out Grissom for the first out here in the first. He came right after Marquise Grissom.
High fastball out of the strike zone.
Jerry Crawford down the right field foul line. 2 balls and a strike on Lemke. Hard hit right at Gallego. Only 3 errors during the regular season. 2 out.
Let him throw his good hard stuff early.
2-2 to Jones. Jammed him. Gallego. First inning history. Game 6. And a good start for young Alan Benes. Gary Gaetti will lead it off. Last time he faced Maddux, grand slam. 1 inning, no score. Ready for the top of the 2nd inning, no score. The Cardinals have the game's only hit. And Gary Gaetti leads it off. You see the hat of Mark Lemke going down to the bottom of your screen. The infield shift is on as Gaetti pops foul to first. McGriff, good play. 1 out. Electing to keep Mabry at first and hitting him in the number 6 spot. Mabry strikes out. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Maddux.
Every strikeout a swinging strikeout. The other grand slam to Will Clark.
2-1 on Pagnazzi. Up the middle, Maddux. He has 7 Gold Gloves. Inning over. Cardinals go in order. For the Braves, it will be McGriff, Klesko, and Lopez against Alan Benes. An inning and a half, game 6. Cardinals, bottom of the 2nd inning, no score, and Fred McGriff leads it off, base hit. I think it's safe to say after the swings he took in game 5 and the start he has in game 6, Fred McGriff is leadoff hit by McGriff. 2-2, 1 out. 94 miles per hour as Klesko strikes out looking.
His theory was he liked to jump the other team early.
Reaches out, base hit right center. McGriff heads to 3rd. McGee gets it back in. McGriff will hold. It's a double, and it's 2nd and 3rd, 1 out.
But just to finish that point, he liked it.
Arusa looks stunned. 0-2 to die. Into right. Will it bring home McGriff? McGee has a good arm. Play at the plate. Safe, and the Braves take a 2nd inning lead. So they will intentionally pass Plauser to put 2 on with 2 out for Maddux.
When you throw 5 heaters in a row, your 5th one. Into right, McGee is right there.
The Braves get one. They jump out in front. They hand it over to Maddux. We'll be back to Fulton County after this from your local Fox station. And it came against Maddux, and it was a key hit. It led off that pivotal inning, the 7th inning in Maddux's first start of this series, which led to the 5 runs and the 5-run win. Gallego now 1 out of 10 in this series. And Stottlemyre ready for either tonight or tomorrow. And if this series does go 7 games, arrested Donovan Osborne in Game 7. Bennett strikes out, and that's 4 strikeouts now for Maddux. Maddux has struck out 5. Braves lead by 1.
He was in a much better rhythm the first 2 innings.
3-1 to Grissom. To the shortstop, Clayton. Grissom 0 for 2. Good pitch, broken bat, ground ball to Mabry, 2 out. 2-2. Another ground ball. 3 ground ball outs here in the 3rd inning for Alan Bennis. Trying to match up with Greg Maddux so far. So good. After 3, 1-0 Atlanta. We have played 3 innings. Game 6 of the 1996 NLCS. Braves out in front. McGee. Back to Maddux. McGee 1 out of 2. And the first out here in the 4th inning. Joe Buck along with Bob Brenly, Tim McCarver. After hitting only a $188 a year ago while wearing a Cincinnati uniform and playing this Atlanta team. Swinging bunt, fair ball, 2 out.
Javier Lopez wasting a throw there. Ron Gant standing right in front of him. See, the plate is in fair territory.
Very kind of him.
Yeah.
Like a pitcher and a catcher working to frame a pitch. It looked like Lopez, the catcher, kind of made sure that ball looked fair. Quick and easy inning for Greg Maddux. Heart of the order goes 1, 2, 3. Back to the dugout. That was quick. Braves out in front by 1. Game 6. Cardinals win tonight. They go to the World Series to take on the Yankees. A former Yankee, Gallego, takes care of McGriff, 1 out. Well, if the Braves can win tonight, one out, nobody on, a 1-out walk. So Klesko, who struck out on a tailing fastball his first time, on the mouse. 2 out. And the 3rd strikeout for Alan Bennis, and there he is up the ladder, and Lopez couldn't catch up to him. McGriff was 7 out of 10. 1 on, 2 out. Line drive to Gant, inning over. Nice catch by the former Brave, and Alan Bennis gets around a 1-out walk. We have played 4. Greg Maddux so far throwing a shutout. No big surprise, Atlanta out in front by 1. Maddux has retired 11 in a row. Gaetti takes full advantage of the defensive alignment of the Atlanta infield. With Lemke playing at a normal second base, that's an easy out. Instead, the Cardinals have their leadoff man on. Struck out his first time. Into left field, easy for Klesko. Gaetti stays. It's 1 on, 1 out here in the 5th. Gaetti running. Hit and run is on. Back to Maddux. And because the Cardinals started the runner, no inning-ending double play. And the tying run, Gaetti, is in scoring position here in the 5th. Gallego looking for a game-tying hit here in the 5th inning. That won't get it done. Maddux pitches around a leadoff single. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Halfway through it in a blink, and the Braves out in front by 1.
This time.
0-2 to Blauser. That hit him on the head. So Blauser is on as he's hit by a pitch. An 0-2 delivery that got too far inside. The leadoff man is on.
Charging toward first. Gaetti charging home. Clayton going towards second.
The bunt is fair. Picked up by Mabry. Maddux does his job. Sacrifice 3 unassisted. 1-2, the count on Grissom. Bennis gets him for his 4th strikeout of the night. He just reared back and blew it by Grissom. 2 out. He's come up with big hit after big hit in this series. Up the middle, big hit. In comes Blauser. 2-0 Atlanta. Bad throw. Lemke down to second.
Rather than have him come in and face one hitter possibly and then have to pinch hit for him.
Runner at second, 2 out. Jones lifts one to center. Bennis. An outstanding start here tonight. That's about all you could ask for from young Allen. He gets Chipper Jones. He ends the 5th. The Braves get a run. They lead by 2. The 0-2 from Gray. Into center field, falling in a hurry. Grissom, the dive and the catch. So Grissom takes one away from Langford. 1 out here in the 6th inning. And Clayton grounds to Lemke. 2 out.
We talked earlier in this series that it was imperative for the Cardinals to try to work these Brave starters.
He does. Right at Lemke. Inning over. It started on the catch by Grissom. If Maddux gets any help, watch out. The top of this 6th inning, he will be tough. Cardinals up there hacking away, and so far Maddux has a shutout. McGriff hacking away. 1 pitch facing Tony Fossis. 1 out. So Fossis into the game, and he makes quick and easy work of Fred McGriff as the Cardinals bring in Mark Betkaizik to deal with Andrew Jones.
Greg Maddux is on top of his game, and he'd rather have the better defense out there right now.
3-2 to Jones. Got him. Way out in front. Lost the bat. 2 out in the inning.
Long balls.
3-1 to the left side and through. A base hit. Forget it. Clayton. 2 out now. Royce, a heck of an effort to keep that ball on the infield, but it's a single either way. And Jermaine Dye drove in a run with a sac fly back in the 2nd, and he's lined out to left. Lopez running. Bagnazzi has no throw.
Again here to Jermaine Dye with a base open.
Betkaizik came in. He struck out Andrew Jones. Then a hit and a walk. Things 6th inning. Wow. Wild pitch, and the runners advance.
Outside the left-handed batter's box, and your catcher has to dive horizontal to the ground to stop it. You better just go ahead and put him on base.
Even his fastballs, to be effective, have to be down, and anything down obviously has a chance to get by him, and I think that's the right move by Tony La Russa.
To the shortstop, Clayton. Inning over. Braves leave 3. They've stranded 7. Atlanta out in front by 2. Back after this from your local Fox station. 3-2 pitch. 1 out. Don't miss his quiz on Sunday. Terry working long and hard to put together a quiz. Jordan, a one-out base hit to right. His first hit of the night, and for the Cardinals, their third against Maddux. Off the hands into right. Easy for Jermaine Dye, 2 out.
When you get to the late innings of a close ball game, a two-run game, the idea is to keep the ball away from the guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark. Stay away from their power.
In this NLCS with Atlanta. Jordan running. Mabry, the blue pin into center, and Jordan will head to third. Mabry has a hit in all 6 NLCS games, and it's first and third, 2 out.
Remember when the Cardinals tied it?
Threw it with husband Greg. I'm sure more worried than husband Greg. To the shortstop, Belliard. The easy flip, the inning over. No runs, 2 hits. Cardinals have left 4. It's time to stretch. She can breathe easier. Braves lead by 2. Series take on the Yankees starting Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern right here on Fox. Grissom strikes out for the 3rd time tonight and has a chat with Eddie Montague as he heads back to the dugout. See why Grissom is upset. That's the 2nd strikeout for Petkaizik. Now Lemke off the plate. It's going to be tough. Petkaizik, forget it. Error. Headed for second is Lemke. Now heading for third as Gallego has a tough time with it. He's there with 1 out. An extra run 90 feet away. Into center field. Lemke tags. Jordan's throw. Forget it. 3-0 Atlanta. Now they appeal at third and they call him out. It's 2-0, and that will end the inning. An appeal to third, and Bob Davidson rings him up. Lemke doesn't know he's been called out. Bobby Cox does. Take the run off the board. It's 2-0 Atlanta.
I think the way La Russa went about it could have swayed Bob Davidson.
Sweeney pinch hitting for Gallego, lines to right, 1 out here in the 8th.
Tony La Russa came out of the dugout. If you're going to make an appeal play on a play such as that.
2-2, 2 out. Base hit left field for Clayton. Clayton picks up his first. To the right side, base hit. Clayton will head to third, and it's first and third, 2 out in the 8th. The changeup grip and the 2nd hit of the night for McGee, and the tying runs are on. Allowed 2 runs and only 3 hits in 5 innings, keeping his team in the game. Secondly, a run has been taken off the board on a call by the third base umpire to make it a 2-run game. Wild pitch. Here comes Clayton. Down to second is the tying run. It's a 2-1 game. And now a base hit could tie it here in the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's right, because that not only scores a run, it gets a run in scoring position.
He's at second, the tying run, 2 out. Popped it up to left. Andrew Jones. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Braves back. They lead by 1. First relief appearance for Stottlemyre. 2-2. 1 out. McGriff is gone, and tonight 1 out of 4. Well, while we have a moment, I wanted to tell you some of the names who have helped bring you not only tonight's game. Pre-game produced by David Banks and the executive producers of Fox Sports, David Hill and Ed Gorin. Andrew Jones breaks his bat, grounds to Clayton. Better hurry. 2 out. It's been a long run in the postseason, and we've only just begun with the World Series. Two out, nobody on, and Lopez hit by a pitch. Bob Brentley, what happened after Monday night's game for Todd Stottlemyre? He hits Lopez with 2 out. Deals with the rookie Jermaine Dye. Into right center, that is trouble. Jordan over to cut it off. Lopez goes first to third, and it's runners at the corners. 2 out here in the 8th.
Interesting decision right now.
Line drive. Clayton can't make the play, and it's 3-1 Atlanta. Oh for 3 during the regular season was Wohlers. Inning over, but not before the Braves add a run. Driven in by Belliard. After 8 in Atlanta, game 6. Braves lead by 2. Depends on the Cardinals and Wohlers here in the 9th. Brian Jordan first up. Into right. Dye tracking. 1 out.
If you've never been in a batter's box, you have no idea what that must sound like as it goes past you.
Hear it whistle.
Another fastball. Chipper Jones. Good play. 2 out.